Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're zeroing in on just one gadget, the Xiaomi Smart Projector L1. And the question is, in 2025, is this little thing still a good budget pick? Is it worth your money? Okay, let's get into it.
That's exactly it. What's the real trade-off here? We need to break down the good and the not so good, so you know exactly what you're getting, especially if you're just looking for something convenient and easy. Understanding the compromises is pretty crucial.
Right. So the appeal really starts with the features, doesn't it? It's super small, native 1080p, and this is interesting. It says it supports 4K playback. That seems like a lot for such a tiny box.
Yeah, that's a point that needs clarification. Our sources are clear.
Yeah.
It accepts a 4K signal, but it has to downsample it to its own 1080p resolution. So not true native 4K viewing. Still,
Yeah.
handling that signal at this price, it's actually quite notable.
And it's all about convenience, too. It runs Google TV, right? So, like, total plug and play. Netflix, YouTube, Google Assistant, Chromecast, and it's all just there.
Exactly. That integration makes it way easier than messing with, say, an external Fire Stick or something. Plus, the setup itself is designed to be almost instant. It's got autofocus, auto keystone correction, even smart screen alignment. You basically just point it at a wall and, well, it sorts itself out. Super portable, great for smaller rooms or if you want to move it around.
Okay, hang on. If it's that easy and portable, there must be a catch. I mean, for this kind of price, they had to cut a corner somewhere important, right?
Bingo. This is where we get to the core compromise. The single biggest limitation, the one you absolutely have to know about, is brightness. We're talking just 200 ISO lumens.
Whoa, wait. Did you say 200 ISO lumens?
Yep, 200 ISO lumens. And just so listeners know, ISO lumens is the more standardized, honest measure compared to some inflated marketing lumens you might see. But yeah, 200 is, well, it's low.
Okay, 200. That sounds really low.
Yeah.
So are we basically saying this thing only works properly in a pitch black room? Like bedtime viewing only?
Pretty much, yeah. That's the main takeaway. You need a properly dark room.
Right.
Forget using it comfortably during the day. Forget having lamps on nearby. In any kind of ambient light, the image just looks washed out. It's really a nighttime device.
And besides the brightness, our sources flagged a couple other things. Contrast and black levels are just kind of average. Okay, but maybe not great. And the sound. It's decent, apparently, for just casual watching. But if you actually care about audio, you'll need external speakers. Factor that cost in.
And then there's maybe the biggest frustration in daily use kind of goes against the whole convenience thing. Connectivity is incredibly basic. You get one single HDMI port. That's it.
Only one, seriously. So if you have like a game console and a laptop,
You're swapping cables constantly, which, yeah, kind of undermines that easy, smart vibe they're going for.
okay. So putting it all together, the verdict seems pretty clear then. The Xiaomi L1 is really part of that wave of like micro projectors, right? They focus on smart features, portability, much more than raw picture performance. It's built for convenience above all.
Absolutely. It's definitely worth considering in 2025 for casual viewing. If, and it's a big if, you mainly watch in the dark. It's a solid budget choice for plug and play. Just, don't expect it to replace a proper home cinema projector in your living room. It's not that.
It really all comes down to managing expectations around that 200 lumen figure. That's the key spec.
Exactly. So here's something to think about for your own situation, given that pretty stark limitation. How much convenience, the portability, the built-in smarts do you need to offset that low brightness performance? What's that ratio look like for your viewing habits to make it truly feel budget-friendly? That's the real question.